welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Basically, lots and lots of you always ask me on here and on Instagram mainly what fake tan I use, how do I apply it, how long does it last, you know, which brand do I love. So I thought I would put it all in one video for you and then you know all of the answers. So I've got it on now. This is probably about 45 minutes after I have applied it. So I have been using this fake tan for about a year now, constantly. I mean, it's got to the point if someone ever sees me without fake tan on, they will ask me if I'm feeling okay, if I need to have a little lay down, because I look so pale without it that I look ill. I used to work in an office and I know that when I went in there with no tan on, they were like, Sam, I think you need to go home, like you just don't look very well. And I'd be like, no, I literally just haven't fake tanned. So that's how much it changes the way I look and the way I feel, because I feel like it just makes me look skinnier, healthier and happier. So basically, Sosu by Suzanne Jackson is a brand that I now swear by, and I have stocked up so much in my middle drawer of that. I mean, look at it, it's wonky, it's falling apart because I built it on my own. So I've stocked up on this and she's kindly sent me a massive box full of stuff to give away to some of you, which is amazing. So I'm going to post a picture on Instagram when I post this video on my YouTube channel. So all you've got to do to enter to be able to win a box of goodies, which I'm going to go through with you in a second, is you have to make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribed, I can't talk. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Sam Harvey UK, I'll pop it here, and then click on the most recent picture, like and comment on that picture with whatever you want to comment, and then you'll be entered into winning the box, and then I'll contact you and I'll put all the terms and everything on the picture. So you don't want to miss out on this. I believe this is sold in Primark, so it's really super handy. If you wanted to get it, you can just go into Primark and grab some. So, and obviously you can get it online as well. So let's start going through the products. So the main product that I use is the fake tan mousse. So obviously, you know, when it goes all foamy, I use that most of the time, but I also do use the lotion. So this is the medium mousse. So the ones that they've sent me, I've got a dark lotion, ultra dark mousse. So I use the ultra dark most of the time, but also dark is still dark. But I use the ultra dark, so I like to go as dark as I possibly can. So we've got, it's a bit wet because I've just scrubbed my tan off with the mitt that they sent me, and then I've put it back in here to talk about it. We've got the ultra dark mousse. I love their packaging as well. They've got the dark lotion, medium mousse. I've just got loads. I've got 10 boxes of every single thing in here. I've got medium mousse, medium lotion. So we've got it all basically, I can cover it all. Then also what they do, which is a godsend, because before I found this brand, I used to spend so long in the shower scrubbing my tan off because it's so hard to remove. But these guys have got the tan removal mousse, right, which I swear by. So I have filmed what I do in this video, but I just squirt this into my hand 10 minutes before I get in the shower, rub it all in, let it dry, get in the shower, and you'll see it already runs off of you, and you barely really need to scrub to get the rest of it off because it just like dissolves it off of your skin. So I always do this the night before I'm about to tan the next morning, and I always tan in the morning and then leave it 8 hours or so, well, whenever I go to bed, to then shower it off so it doesn't get on my bed sheets. Top tip for you. And then you look bronzed all day, and it's not even the kind of tan that someone will look at you and be like, oh, you've had a spray tan or something like that. Like, it just looks like a natural brown, I think, and when it washes off it's still the same colour, which I'll show you. So this is the Fresh Glow Tan Removal Mousse. So I would always recommend, if you're going to use their tan, to get this too, because it stays on so well that this is amazing at removing it. Another thing that they have, if you're not like a permanent fake tan girl or boy, you can use the instant tans. Now, I tried one the other day because I went to get my hair done and I was vlogging it and I had pictures. Got a new little extensions in. Because I was filming that day, I wanted to have something that I could wash off that evening, because I wanted to film this video a couple of days later, so I didn't want to have to scrub it all off within 2 days, because it lasts for like 7 to 9 days. depending on your water system. So we haven't got a water softener here, we really need to get one. So it lasts about 7 days, which I still think is really good. But at my mum's house, it would last 2 weeks sometimes because they've got a water softener. And when you don't and the water's quite hard, it can sometimes make it go funny. But it lasts 7 days, it's amazing. And if you've got a water softener, it will last you even longer. So this is the Instant Tan Body Tune Illuminating Finish. So it's a little bit like glowy. And this is ultra dark and this is medium to dark. So I put this on right and it went dark and I loved it. It dried instantly. It didn't transfer onto my clothes unless obviously you're a sweaty person like me. Then sometimes it can under your arms, but everywhere else it didn't. And I washed it off on that evening and it actually left me with a really nice like natural golden tan. Even though it says wash off face and body, it definitely left me with a nice colour that I was happy with and didn't go funny or anything. So I was like, oh my god, I'm tempted to use that everywhere for once and see what it looks like afterwards. But obviously it's a lot darker before you wash it off. So they're also amazing if you're not somebody that wants to have it on for ages and you just want it on for a couple of days or whatever. That's brilliant. Another amazing thing that they've created is this Dripping Gold Wonder Water Hello Tan Filter Self-Tanning Face Mist. There's light to medium and there's medium to dark on this, and I used medium to dark the other night. I normally use the mousse with a brush and just go around, you'll see in this video. But I tested this and it is really, really good. You just spray it all over your face a few times until you feel like it's covered and it will feel wet. Then I fan it, wait for it to dry, and then I go to sleep after my shower. Wait for your pores to close up though, do a toner, and then in the morning you're bronzed and your face is bronzed. But that obviously gets everywhere on your face, which is amazing if that's what you want. But me at the moment, my skin is not great, so I only do areas that I can get to without affecting my skin, because when you get fake tan on areas that obviously like spots maybe have squeezed or there's scabs or wherever, it can sometimes sink into those places and make it look darker. So if you ever do like a spray, I always recommend maybe to get like a little cotton bud, wet it slightly and just dab over your areas of where you don't want it to go darker, because then sometimes when you put makeup on it, it looks a bit darker underneath. So that's another amazing thing. Now they have their own exfoliating mitt, which is what I use with the tan remover, and they have their luxury velvet tanning mitts, which come in a really handy bag so your drawer doesn't get all dirty. I'll open it. I want my nails to ping off because I did them myself. It comes with a really handy bag, so once you've used the mitt, so it doesn't get all dirty and it has time to dry, just pop it back in the bag. And it's really good for travel. So that's handy and I use mine all the time. So they also sent me this, which I've used today, and it is the Dripping Gold Endless Summer Illuminating Bronzing Powder, face and body, so you can use it on both. And it looks like this. And I've just been using it as my bronzer. And it's got like a little shimmery glow to it. Whack it on, mate. Get it on me. No, I love it. And they are all cruelty free. They don't test any of their products on animals. So that is a massive bonus also, because that is something that I'm really researching into at the moment. I love them. I love their brand. Suzanne is so lovely. And you should definitely get involved. So I hope you enjoy my tanning video. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. So this is the tan removing mousse that I use. The Dripping Gold remover. Absolutely love the packaging. Just going to get it out the box here with my pasty arm, and I'm going to shake the bottle to show you how fizzy it goes. Look at that, so interesting. Now this is the exfoliating mitt that they also do, which I use every single time, and you can use it over and over and over again. So I squirt a few squirts, I'm not good at the voiceover, of the mousse, and I just rub it all over my body. Usually I would do this before I get in the shower, so I probably have 2 baths a year, but I shower every single day. You'd be happy to hear. So yeah, get it in all those little spots where sometimes the tan can dry up. And I'd already scrubbed my tan off here, but there's still some remains because, you know, I'm not always very thorough. But for this video, I will be. Leave it for 10 minutes. And here I've wet my leg with the shower already in the bath. And I'm scrubbing all of the bits where I can still see where the tan is. But it's just good to get all your dead skin cells off so that you've got fresh skin for the tan to stick to so that it doesn't go all funny. I then get the razor, used it the wrong way round, like an idiot. This is actually Tom's razor, so sorry about this, Tom. He gets the Harry subscriptions and they're amazing, so I always nick them. Whoops. And just shave everywhere I possibly can before I tan. So here is the ultra dark mousse, which I was talking about at the beginning of the video. And I always shake the bottle just to mix everything up inside. So I use their mitt, which is very soft and like velvet, and you can always pop it in the washing machine and it will come out like brand new. Look how pale I look. I'm gonna pump out some squirts. Here we go. And you'll see it's nice and dark and nice and foamy. So as I'm putting it on here, you can see already the colour difference, and because it's got a colour as you put it on, you can see where you're putting it. I'm not a fan of tans where they're clear on your body and you don't know where it's going to end up. That's when you risk it being streaky, and I just know that it would happen to me. So I love seeing where it's going, and I also love having that instant bronzeness because this tan just looks amazing, already freshly done, you know, it's not patchy. You'll see in a minute the difference. I do it in a circular motion just to make sure it's all blended in. Because I've tanned for so many years, it only takes me about 10 to 15 minutes now to do my whole body, and then it lasts me a week or over a week sometimes, so it's so worth the time for me and saves my skin from sunbeds and all of that jazz, so it's much better. And I get all my hands, but I just use what product is left after I've done my arms, you see, because there'll be enough on the mitt. You don't want to go too overboard, so just use whatever's left over. I've sped this up, so this is in fast time. Make sure I bend my elbow so I get all the creases. And my hands, I make the position of a claw and then get all the little bits in my knuckles. Top tip for you. I actually used this on my sister for my other sister's wedding, and she always has spray tans. And after 6 hours, she washed it off because she said it was really, really dark. And I think I used medium on her. But she's not used to tanning, whereas I'm a bit of an addict. And she loves it, and she's asked to keep it in her house, so she's converted to so. So I'm just going to put my hair up out of the way for when I do my back now so it doesn't get brown. And this is what a lot of people ask me, how do I tan my own back? I'm an independent woman. No, I basically have stretched my arms over the years so that I can do it myself. I just put my arms in weird positions and just make sure I can get there. And this tan is a blessing, really. If there's like a little bit in the middle that maybe I haven't managed to get as well, when I wash it all off, it all just blends in. So you'll see that I just managed to push my arm with my other arm to get into certain areas. So I take a clean foundation brush, squirt a tiny amount on the brush and just do where I would contour around my face. Sometimes I would do the whole thing, but I'm having a breakout month at the moment because of hormones. So I'm just doing areas that are not going to affect those spots. I then get some cleanser, pop it on a cotton pad and just go over the palms of my hands and round my nails just to make sure that they don't develop with any tan on, so it's not a giveaway sign that you've got tan on. And you'll see in a minute how much dirt comes off onto that pad, so it's definitely required. Don't wash your hands in the sink, mate, because you've just tanned your hands, so it will all come off and you'll have to start again. And the water might run up your arms and it might be a disaster. There you go. So I'm all done and I need to wait 8 hours now for that to develop, and we'll see the results very soon. So I've just done my makeup over the top of where I did the fake tan, where I would contour. So I waited till it dried and obviously set in a bit, avoided all my areas of where I'm having breakouts at the moment. This camera smooths me out, so it does me lots of favours, but I have like breakouts, massive breakouts. They're starting to heal up now because I changed my contraceptive pill, but I've still got like textured skin here and some areas here that are really bad under makeup with nothing on it. So I avoided those areas, and before I fake tanned, I use Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream as my moisturiser. I absolutely love it, and since I've started using it, my skin is starting to be more moisturised obviously, and just seems to be helping it heal a little bit. So I've used that, and then I use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash, and this is like a shimmery kind of glowy primer, and let that all dry and set kind of thing, and then I went in with my foundation over the top. Now I've been told by people that do facials, obviously it's not a good idea to put fake tan on your face because it can get into your pores. That's why I moisturised and primed first. Lots of people do it overnight as well, because obviously I do find that it doesn't take to my skin as much as I'd want it to, because I've obviously got other products on top. So when I take all of that off at night time, it could be a lot better if I did it overnight. So I'm going to show you just before I go out at about 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going to film a little bit and show you how it's developed. I mean, it's been on about half an hour now and it's already a lovely, lovely colour. But the longer you leave it on, the darker it will develop. So if you want it to be more natural, maybe wash it off, you know, 6 to 8 hours. But if you want it to be really dark, you could do it in the morning, sleep in it, and then wash it off basically 24 hours, which sometimes I do, and then it does go really dark and lasts a long time, but I often wash it off before bed so that it obviously doesn't stain my bed sheets. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you in a little while. Hey, so I'm just about to go out, and this is the tan after, what time did I probably finish doing it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's nearly been 7 hours. So I'm gonna go out, have some food, have some drink, and then I'm gonna come home and shower before I obviously get changed and get into bed. So this is what it looks like. I'm filming on my iPhone right now just so that you can see a different lighting. I've got a long sleeve top on, but there's been no streaks as always. There's no transfer. It's not sticky. It doesn't smell horrible. So it's pretty amazing. And I'll film it after I get out the shower with my proper camera so you can see what it looks like once it's all off of me. Okay, see you in a bit. So this is me the morning after, since I tanned. I actually decided to sleep in it last night because it's not sticky. It was completely dry, obviously, after like 9 or 10 hours, and it didn't stain my sheets and it didn't get on Tom, so he didn't have any patches on him in the night, which is also great. And I did sleep in trackies in this top, so it does help obviously not transfer. But I'm super, super happy as always with the colour. This is what it has turned out like. And it's actually made me look like I've got some sort of abs, and I've had breakfast, I've had toast. So if I was pale, I would never ever see those. This is what it looks like. Very happy, very dark. This is all natural lighting coming through the window, so this is what it obviously would look like if you saw me in person in normal lighting. There's no streaks, there's no marks, and I haven't even washed it off yet. So when you wash it off, it like all blends in even more. Not that it needs to. I'm gonna wash it off now and I'll catch up with you afterwards so you can see what it looks like once it's all been rinsed off. And yeah, I love it. I can't see myself using any other tan anytime soon. Just makes you feel so much better in yourself. I wake up and I'm like, I don't even need to put much makeup on because my face looks like I've been on holiday. Love it. So this is what the tan looks like after I've showered and washed it all off. Super dark still, very, very happy with it. In love, as you already know. And for example, like in 4 or 5 days, if I think, oh, I could do with a top up, I'll just go over it again without having to scrub it off, and it goes like double dark. So you'll get an addiction like I've got one. So I wanted to also show you their Body Tune Instant Tan Ultra Dark, the wash off. You can use this on your face and your body. I've already spoken about it at the start, so I won't bang on about it. I just want to show you what it looks like. I've had to use my iPhone camera so you can see the real colour and the real shine. Here we go. So you can see in that, it's already like glistening, and that's what it does on your body. It's insane. Can you see that shimmer? I mean, I thought I had a dark tan, and then you put this on and you think, whoa, and you don't even need that much. It just spreads so far, as you will see. What a terrible noise. I'll get a video with a back flash of my phone so you can see like the true shimmer. I just want to keep going now. Can't stop now. Oh, so that is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me and everything that I do. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel if you did enjoy this video, and make sure you write in the comments below the next video you would like to see me do, because I feel like I need to do more of these. I enjoy doing them. You guys ask me all the time, lots of different questions. I'm going to teach myself how to do my own nails next, so watch this space. And yeah, see you again very soon. Mwah!